Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and Burn!
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, the fastest wrestling podcast in all professional wrestling, where we are going to be reviewing SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer from the year 2002. And this took place in Uniondale, New York at the Nassau Coliseum with an attendance of 14,797. Before we get to this episode, let's welcome in Lucas.
Yes, it's I'm fucking lazy today, so I'm not gonna get up. Hopefully not. It's one of the force me to get up. But yeah, we're gonna do SummerSlam Chapter 2, which is probably one of the best. Had one of the best storylines. Had the best, kind of the best main events of SummerSlam. We'll get into that in just a moment. But yeah.
Let's welcome in Mr. Wyatt.
It's great to be back here for another episode. Another banger episode of the Crash and Burn Podcast. Summer heats up, so why not review a SummerSlam? Probably my favorite SummerSlam of all time, to be exact. We're going to review a bunch of great matches, great main events, great storylines. And 2002 was definitely one of the best years in WWE, in my opinion. But definitely a great card, and how great the pay-per-view review is. I know I've wanted to review this thing a long time, so Jason's going to ring the bell and get the card rolling and show the people watching how great the show was. Jason, if you want to roll the footage, go.
All right, let me scroll down here to the matches, and let's get started. So, Kurt Angle defeated Rey Mysterio by submission, singles match. So, Wyatt, go ahead. I'll BRB while you do that real quick, all right?
What are you doing?
I'll BRB real quick because I have to check on my camera real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead, Wyatt.
Okay, my thoughts on the match. I thought the match was really good. I really thought Rey Mysterio actually would have had that. I had that feeling Rey Mysterio actually won that match. Knowing how brainless my brain is and how dead it is. But Rey Mysterio did not win that match. Kurt Angle had to make his ankle hurt and give him a stanky ankle where his ankle could no longer move. Angle was going to put him in that ankle lock. And I really, they're two great performers, two great athletes. They've always had some good matches together. And, this was Rey Mysterio's, I believe this was the first few months since Rey's been in WWE, in his WWE run. So definitely, I really thought maybe Rey would have been the guy to win the match, but sadly, Angle won the match. And I believe it was the first SummerSlam since they did an actual brand split. So, I actually kind of wished Rey would have won, but Angle won. But Angle had to show him who was boss. But of course, the fans chanted, "You suck! You
suck!"
But,
You suck!
but yeah, not much to say. I watched this match. It was really good.
Yeah.
All right, same here. I thought the match was a pretty good start to the show. I enjoyed the storyline between these two leading up to this match. And congrats to Kurt Angle. Next up, Ric Flair defeated Chris Jericho by submission.
What the fuck? You got me!
Oh,
So, Lucas, go ahead.
You fucking disgrace of a man. This match was really good. Like, I was watching very good, like, very fast paced. Like, Rickster did no time to do his little thing with the hands up in the air. But he came out of the gate with a fucking drop kick, and that's starting up quickly between Kurt Angle and Rey. And always those two always like great matches. This is like a high flying technical, match. And it's very fast, everything like that. I really thought Mysterio's gonna win this match because I'm a big fan of Rey for a long time. Everybody knows that, but highlight there. And I believe that was pay-per-view debut. I think that was. I don't know. I don't remember. He's been there for like fucking dinosaur wages, so I don't know. But yeah, great match overall. Kurt Angle, one of the best fucking wrestlers, I think of all time. He's a great way he does. He's a great one of the great high flyers. So yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the match? I said already.
Oh, what Flair?
And Jericho.
It was okay. It was decent. Decent.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid match too. Wyatt, go ahead.
Yeah, good thing Lucas went first this time, so that way he didn't forget him. But definitely fucking enjoyed this match. Jericho was this asshole of a heel, and Ric Flair was a babyface, but I don't know whatever went from Ric Flair being the owner of Raw to a wrestler again, so it felt kind of weird, but I really love the build up to this feud. I got to see, I fucking enjoyed it because Jericho and Flair were just beating the fucking shit out of each other backstage, and
yeah.
One of them was getting interviewed, and the other attacked the other one, and I believe Fozzy even made a damn performance that night, and then Ric Flair came in, beat the crap out of Jericho. Jericho ran into the ring, and then Ric Flair destroyed the entire band set. And then literally knocked down the audio and all that.
I forgot about that. Damn.
Yeah, that I thought it was a great build up. Them two beating the hell out of each other and all, and then them two in the ring as they had their match. I actually kind of weird seeing Ric Flair win that because but when you saw Jericho's entrance, it looked like there was bugs on the entrance. So it was like there was a bunch of bugs in the arena that night, but it looked like there was bugs on Jericho's screen on his entrance, where the ball goes through that.
Oh yeah,
it looked like there was bugs on those entrances, but it looked kind of embarrassing to see Jericho lose to Flair, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's true.
But
all right.
I thought the match went pretty well, pretty solid.
How about Edge defeating Eddie Guerrero?
And of
Wyatt.
course, oh, definitely that match was actually pretty good. Edge, those white pants trunks Edge wore that night were definitely probably one of my favorite Edge gears of all time. And Eddie Guerrero had his mullet going on, and someone had a sign saying "dirtiest mullet in the game," and definitely some great back and forth action. Edge came back from shoulder injury at the time, and Eddie Guerrero was trying to work on re-paralyzing that shoulder of Edge's. I think, and even Eddie did a frog splash onto the shoulder. If you didn't know that, but Edge picked up another match. But definitely, it was definitely pretty good, solid match in my opinion. But I feel like how Edge broke his shoulder or whatever, but was when he speared Kurt Angle in a steel cage or something. But Eddie Guerrero was the first person to ever kick out of the Executioner, Holmes. But but that match of course ended with a spear, and Edge picked the dub. Edge, in my opinion, was a great person to win. Eddie and Edge, I love them both incredibly. But Eddie will always be a forever legend, Holmes.
Yes. All right, Lucas.
Man, this really one was on. This match deserved more love. This is really good. I'd seen this match. It really slapped. These two always. And yeah, and Eddie did that mullet back then. Oh god, I forgot about mullet. That's Nazi. Oh, he.
Literally, that's the redneck style now.
Wait, what?
The mullet is the redneck style now.
Yeah, you're rednecks. You took it from Eddie. You fucking idiot. Fucking dumbasses. Anyway, that's when Eddie had that black. But
So yeah, all you rednecks watching this, you're stealing this from Eddie Guerrero.
yes, you.
Yeah.
You're trying to slide, cheat, and steal just like him.
Only thing you lie about is you.
But no disrespect to rednecks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I enjoyed this match. It was one of my favorite matches of that night. So yeah, I enjoyed two of the most talented performers going at it. All right. The Un-Americans, Christian and Lance Storm, defeated Booker T and Goldust, which is to Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, I forgot about the Un-American.
Lucas, are you trying to draw Doodle Bob?
Yes.
Go ahead, Lucas. On this match.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I forgot about Un-Americans. I forgot they tried to burn the fucking American flag. Fucking Kane came out. I forgot about. But this match, it's just decent. I mean, honestly, Goldust, they deserve more back to him. They have funny moments. You guys remember he was at with the Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Darth Vader. But yeah, just
Go ahead, Wyatt.
Don't offend me. Always gonna pick Goldust over Dustin Rhodes. So
agree.
But yeah, Un-Americans definitely a very hated faction in the WWE. Of course, they're hating on the United States of America. So what do you expect? They're gonna be a hated faction, just like Rusev and Lana trashed the USA when Rusev just got called up from NXT. Like that was their storyline and their gimmick. But same with the Un-Americans. But you had Christian, Lance Storm, and Test. I wasn't too crazy about having Christian in the group because I feel like Christian deserved a little more better than that. But definitely, I thought Booker T and Goldust would get the job done for showing their country for what they did, but they failed for the win because the ref got his ass kicked in the match and got distracted and all that. But if you might have saw in the match, Goldust where what gears ripped from where your armpit is, Goldust's gear was ripping during that match.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And the Un-Americans with their feud and all, but having a faction like them nowadays, I know they won't allow nothing like that because with everything in the world right now, because you did have signs saying Canada sucks, America sucks, all that bullshit. Like they could do that with WWE at the time. Because now today you can't really do that.
Yeah, because people are sensitive
Because social media is a bitch.
Social media is a bitch.
All these people on social media nowadays. But
these people, for real.
But definitely, it was an alright match. But I actually thought Booker T and Goldust actually were going to win that match, but they did not. But the Un-Americans retained the tag titles, and and the way the match ended was when Test gave, I believe, it was Booker T that he gave the big boot to, and then Christian pinned Booker T, and then Goldust couldn't break the pin in time. And definitely a lot of comebacks in it. But definitely the crowd got excited, and I thought the match was pretty alright. But
it was not bad at all.
But Booker T and Goldust were actually a pretty talented team. Because you had have some funny moments in them, like they did with the Golden Truth. How many years later? About 15 years later. So
yeah, how'd that work out?
But I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I actually saw Golden Church live. I've seen them both live.
Same here.
Booker T. But yeah, the Un-Americans, very forgettable faction. You know, there was going to be a faction called that at some point in the WWE. So what do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
But moving forward.
I enjoyed this match. It was not bad, but RVD, Rob Van Dam.
Was in that team at one point.
RVD, Rob Van Dam defeated, yes, I'm going to say this name, Chris Benoit.
Hero.
Lucas.
Oh, okay. So this match, I actually didn't see this match just yet. I heard the match is actually pretty good. But I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Like Rob Van Dam, one of I think the OGs of ECW, I think, and he's really good in the ring. I think he's still got it at the age he is, doing his thing. I think he should have one more match though, but maybe with Matt Riddle, maybe. But we'll see. But
Meet on a pole match.
yes. But yeah. I'm not gonna say about Chris, but I'm not gonna say anything about Benoit because I'm just not going to because it's a big topic that we're not going to get into. So yeah.
Wyatt.
I thought the match was great. Great chemistry, technical wise, and as you saw, Stephanie McMahon, the GM of SmackDown, and Eric Bischoff, the GM of Raw. You had them two backstage arguing because Chris Benoit won the Intercontinental title, taking it to SmackDown, but thankfully RVD won the match to get it back on Raw. So I'm pretty glad about that.
Well,
I feel like RVD was the right person that won. A lot of back and forth action, but I really thought the match was good. Both men killed it. Both men are great. I love Benoit. I love RVD. They both inspire me a lot. I don't care what y'all say. Chris Benoit, other stuff, we're not going to get into that, but him and his career in professional wrestling, definitely something I look up to.
Yeah.
Definitely when you might have saw like Benoit wrestling in that match, Benoit had like blood coming out of his mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Or that was.
Yeah, definitely that shows like that was a badass fight.
Yeah. So up next. Well, first off, this match was pretty good. I enjoyed every single minute of this match. Both of them are still pretty good superstars. Despite Chris Benoit's past, he's still a good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, The Undertaker defeated Test.
Oh.
All right, so Lucas.
Undertaker was American Badass run out of time. I enjoyed American Badass. I think that's his best game inside the ministry. That man's kind of fair to me. But I think that personally, for me, I think the American Badass is just like one of his best gimmicks. That's by my opinion. But yeah, this match just existed. I didn't really care much about this match.
Yeah, it was another match that existed. Wyatt.
I really didn't care for this match, but Undertaker was my American Badass. Undertaker's my guy. But definitely with him, his test in action was good. Undertaker, it was cool to see him. The build-up to the fight, of course, the Un-Americans trashed in the USA. But thankfully, Undertaker was there to support his country, our country. Folding out the American flag after the match, I thought that was pretty awesome because, he's the American Badass. So, you got to hear that motorcycle song. I didn't want to hear this song. You want it now? No, I want to hear keep rolling.
Yes, the American Badass.
Rolling. Yeah.
Like that's definitely my favorite American Badass Undertaker theme song. Probably my favorite Undertaker theme song, to be exact. But definitely, you did have Lance Storm and Christian come in interfering in that match. And Undertaker chokeslammed them both, and then Test failed as the referee. Got fucked up. I believe Test tried to get a chair or something, and something failed, and then Undertaker gave him a tombstone, and it was over.
Yeah. So, up next, Shawn Michaels defeated Triple H unsanctioned street fight. Now, this is one of the best matches of the night. I enjoyed every single second of this match. The high spots, the storytelling. They really told their story here. Wyatt.
Oh, I do have a lot to say on this, but Shawn Michaels and Triple H, two history makers. Definitely this match is definitely one of my top 3 biggest SummerSlam matches of all time. Like, this match showed its fucking story. Like, they started one of the greatest factions in WWE history, and that is the G Generation X. Dick! Yeah, and then in 2002, and then 5 to 6 years later, they'd have Triple H on Shawn Michaels reunite, and then Triple H turned on him, and then after that, I believe after he turned on him, Triple H was the mystery person who rammed Shawn Michaels onto a car, cracked his skull on the window, and Triple H tried to say, "Oh, we need some help out here," but it was him all along. And then Shawn Michaels, of course, was not there on satellite. He had a Band-Aid over him and say, "I tried to figure it was you, Hunter. It was you." And Triple H was like, "Yeah, you're damn right it was me, because you should know that I forgot what he had in the promo. I'm sorry. But, of course, Triple H said, "Shawn was never my best friend. I used him to get myself to the top, and he used me to get me to the top." And the match was incredible. Triple H was kicking Shawn Michaels' ass. Shawn got his skull cracked open with blood, and then Triple H got his ass kicked with even more blood coming off. They brawled outside the ring, and Triple H, and they had chair shots. Shawn jumped off a ladder. Shawn crossbodied him up to a table, and just a lot of great moments in that match. Definitely recommend y'all to watch this match on Peacock, or if you're out of the US, watch the network. But after the match, definitely and the reason why this is my favorite version of Triple H, he had the sledgehammer after the match. I hated the way the match ended, but the reason the way the match ended that way, and that was when Triple H gave him pedigree, and then Shawn did a rollover, literally had the arm, pulled Triple H's legs down, and then rolled over top of him.
Yeah.
That sort of pin, that showed the rivalry was going to continue. Because if they did it like a long match and the Sweet Chin Music was over, the rivalry was going to be over. But Triple H attacked him after the match to prove that the rivalry was going to be over. And that was when Triple H whacked him with the sledgehammer and onto the back, and then literally had Shawn Michaels out cold. And Triple H and JR was like, "God damn it, Triple H, you goddamn son of a bitch! Why? Why could you? Why? You son of a bitch!" And that definitely shows my favorite version of Triple H. You had JR at the commentary, literally bitching at him, saying, "You goddamn Triple H, you bad son of a bitch!" Definitely not idol like. I'm not caring about today's Triple H holding a ring bell for an NXT superstar. No, I'm talking about Triple H, the fucking greatest, one of the greatest heels in WWE.
Yeah.
Literally would kick your ass.
Lucas, go ahead.
Man, me too. This is an example of
best friends, bitter enemies.
Yep. Then had a rivalry throughout to 2004. I think it was 2004. 2004.
Yeah, 2004.
This was amazing. Like this is storytelling with Shawn Michaels after his back injury in that casket match against Undertaker. And he had been running off for a while, for 3 years, no, 4 years, actually, 4 years. And he came back,
About
and
that.
what?
Forgot about that.
Yeah, and turned on them, and they always do this with tactics. Who done it? We've seen it with Taz, we've seen it with other tag teams or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, this is the Triple H and Shawn who done it. This was this great storytelling of what happened, because we didn't know it. Because he was right there where Shawn Michaels came. Was right there with Shawn. But Triple H, so don't trust him. As Daniel Bryan. But yeah, it was just a great promo, great this, it's overall it's just a masterclass. And the match overall was fucking perfect. Fucking great. Like
Incredible 5-star match.
Oh yeah, definitely a true 5-star match.
Yeah,
Not no flip bullshit like you see on Takeover. This is a 5-star match.
Yeah, take notes, Meltzer. But
Not no Cody match where Cody tries to put people over in 5-star matches. No, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels is a 5-star match.
yes, no doubt. And let me just say this, like for me, like this proves that Shawn Michaels still got it around that time, and he's still. I'm gonna say this: Shawn Michaels is one of the best ring performers. Like he really is. Like he proved it time with the Undertaker, John Cena and Triple H. He did it with fucking Undertaker already. I'm trembling right now. But you know what I'm saying. With the Edge and Randy Orton, and to me, that's why I said this is the Triple H that we hated. This is the Triple H that didn't have an bullshit. No, but the Triple H that we love is the heel where he's just fucking over anybody. That is the Triple H that we know, and he will forever be for that. And I think this honestly pushed Triple H at the top of what he did in show. He's had one of the greatest races of all time. No lie.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
a point I'm gonna prove is that proves that the bigger guy always turns on the little guy. Like Triple H turned on Shawn Michaels. As of reviewing, the big guy turned on the little guy. Did Big Show turn on The Miz? Yes. Did Titus O'Neil turn on Darren Young? Yes. Did Cass turn on Enzo? Yes. Did Tucker turn on Otis? Yes. And the list continues.
Uh-huh.
Did Kane turn on RVD? Yes.
Yeah, he chokeslammed him and he tried to set him on fire.
And did
okay. So, I guess the next match, which is the main event we'll get to, is Brock Lesnar defeated The Rock. This was a good end to the show. I enjoyed every single minute of this match.
I'll go ahead. I got one. I'll go ahead.
I'll go last.
But man, this right here put Brock Lesnar to start, because Brock Lesnar, came here at I think the Raw after WrestleMania, I believe, or somewhere in March. But this right here, so this made him a star, and it was just great match for Pro. You put the young guy over. And The Rock, had to do something with Scorpion King around that time. I think it was Scorpion King. I can't remember. He was gone for a while from that match with because with movies and everything like that. And that's what you hard with Rock. If you saw after the match of SummerSlam, he turned on the fans in New York. He turned on the fans and everything like that. He started Hollywood Rock. I'm gonna be honest, Hollywood Rock is the best Rock. Don't go at me for that. I'm just gonna be honest, because he just did his best as the heel on that time in 2003. But yeah, it was a great, enjoyable match, and this made Brock Lesnar a star, and he went on that great matches, with Kurt Angle around that time, Eddie Guerrero around that time. So yeah, very enjoyable match. It's the rightful winner because Brock was about to leave for movies and like that. We know like John Cena's doing. So yeah.
So, yeah, I already went, so Wyatt, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a lot to say on this match because definitely that match proved that Brock Lesnar was the next big. Literally Brock Lesnar said because under WWE the fuck they never called him Brock Lesnar because WWE was gonna feel a little fucked if they did it with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar said that shit. There's all my action in roster that push. It's my ass. So Brock Lesnar, of course, he powerbombed Spike Dudley that garbage can if I'm right or wrong. But I do remember Brock Lesnar powerbombing Spike Dudley through a trash can, taking the Brian Kendrick's ass, attacking the Hardy Boys. Brock Lesnar, the list goes on. And I never knew Brock Lesnar was King of the Ring day. I never knew King of the Ring tournament was a number one contender back where the winner was going to go to SummerSlam. But then you had invented the triple threat match between Brock, The Undertaker, and Angle, and that was like Brock Lesnar. So I think Brock was, because this was definitely the match that everyone was watching. And literally, The Rock is kind of the reason why I put Brock Lesnar over. Because, it felt like a lot of people wanted Brock to win that match more than they wanted Brock to win Brock. Brock is definitely one of my favorite positions, definitely one of the greatest icons of sports entertainment and professional wrestling. But, Brock was really slowing down on his game. But, after that, Brock was Hollywood to move until he came back after 6 months. So Brock left after Brock Lesnar did that match in Daisy's on the Crash and Burn episode. Daisy, what did you think about this match?
She says she likes it.
Cool. And yeah, continuing that, definitely, I know after that, The Rock was going to Hollywood. I feel like The Rock got in 2000. It was the same Rock that we had last year. So that, after that match, there was going to be, and that led to him turning heel, and The Rock questioning want to boo The Rock. And everyone got what they wanted. And that match kind of proved the way to end off SummerSlam. That proved that Brock Lesnar was the next.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Brock Lesnar was the youngest person to ever hold the WWE Championship at 25.
Oh yeah, he was 25 around that time.
Yeah.
I thought, honestly, when he went out, probably.
Like, after that happened, there was and with him and Brock becoming champions, being the next big thing, and get the F out, but it did kind of feel weird. Seeing Brock be the WWE champion, WWF champion. Sorry. It's the truth.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, that's all I'm going to really say on this match. Definitely incredible match. Definitely Brock becoming champion was definitely one of my favorite SummerSlam moments of all time. But recommend all about that.
All right, so now let's get to the ratings. So I'll rate the show probably a 9, a solid 9 out of 10. Lucas?
9.5.
Wyatt?
What did he go for?
I am a 9 and he is a 9.5.
I'm going to go with a 10 out of 10.
All right. So, thanks for watching this episode of Crash and Burn. Hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe to here in the Moshcast. We'll see you all for the greatest Royal Rumble review. Wyatt.
Yeah, thank you for another great episode of Crash and Burn podcast. Hope you all are having a great summer so far and doing whatever you want because the summer's heating up. And pass it on to Lucas. And going to try to keep it.
All right, Lucas, end it off.
Woo! All right. Anyway, thank you for watching. Had to get out my little bed out of this game. And watching the episode, losing my was also fucking. But he is what he's the and I dropped his phone. I was just want to go at me.
All right, well, peace out, everybody. We'll see you all for the greatest Royal Rumble review. How's it going?
Crash and burn!